They told him he had 5 good years left. That was 15 years ago. He's still standing, still speaking, still living. This is Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. A podcast about what happens when life throws you something incurable, and you fight back anyway. Hosted by Bryce Perry. Diagnosed at 40, 15 years into the battle. This is the truth behind the tremor. Let's begin.
If you told me Parkinson's would give me the best gift of my life, I'd have called you crazy. Maybe even recommended that you see a neurologist yourself. Seriously, everyone talks about what you lose with Parkinson's, the mobility, confidence, independence, and let's be honest, the ability to tie your shoes in under 5 minutes. But nobody ever warned me that Parkinson's might actually give me something that I wouldn't trade for anything. Well, today I want to share the biggest surprise this disease has ever handed me. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Bryce, and this is Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. Now, this channel is all about telling the truth about Parkinson's. No filters, no sugarcoating, and definitely no pretending that we've got it all together 100% of the time. Now, a huge thank you to my loyal viewers and Inner Circle members, and to everyone who's ever left a comment, sent an email, forwarded this off, or watched it in a support group, or just watched quietly from the sidelines. You're all part of what makes this community so special. Now, let's rewind to the very start. When I was first diagnosed with Parkinson's, all I could think about was what I'd lose. My career, gone. My ability to travel and do all the things that I loved, totally at risk. My dignity. Some days that even felt questionable too. Even simple things like buttoning a shirt suddenly felt like an Olympic sport. And trust me, I'm not winning any medals. I remember staying up late, searching online for hope, reading scary forums, and honestly just feeling lost. And that's the thing that nobody tells you. It's not just the symptoms. It's the loneliness, the silence, and the sense that nobody around you really gets it. But here's the plot twist. Out of all that loss, something incredible started to grow. At first, it was tiny, just a few people watching some of my early videos. Usually post at midnight when I couldn't sleep. Honestly, I thought, who's ever going to care what I have to say about Parkinson's? But then all of a sudden, the comments started coming in. A question here and an encouragement there, and slowly people weren't just talking to me, they were talking to each other. Total strangers, connecting over symptoms, advice, and yes, even a little dark humor about shaky hands and surprising freezing episodes. Somewhere along the way, I realized this isn't just my story anymore. This is our story. This is the greatest gift that Parkinson's has ever gave me. It's not just a platform. It's not a YouTube channel. It's not a podcast, but a real living, breathing community. And every time I post a video and I see people helping each other in the comments, my heart, honestly, it does like a little happy dance. I've seen people share everything from medication tips to recipes for left-handed pancakes. Shout out to whoever started that one. To, what do they call it? Tonics or tanics? Anyway, some of you have even opened up about things you've never told your closest friends. And let me tell you, those moments are pure gold. One of my favorite things is seeing someone comment like, this is the first place I've said out loud that I have Parkinson's. That's powerful. And that's why I do this. Because when I was newly diagnosed, I didn't know where to turn. I didn't know who to talk to. Now, as more and more people are being diagnosed every day, I can honestly say that you and me and all of us, we're actually building the landing place that I always wished existed for me when I was diagnosed. Look, there's a place for textbooks and medical pamphlets, but nothing can replace the lived experience of real people like you and me. The best advice I ever got about dealing with Parkinson's didn't come from a neurologist. It came from one of my friends, and one of those new friends, one of those new Parkinson friends. They said, the trick isn't to hide your symptoms, it's to find your people. And you know what? They were absolutely right. What started out as one person sharing their story has become a movement. I've watched casual viewers become regulars, subscribers become Inner Circle members, and strangers become friends, sometimes even lifelines for each other. Every honest story every comment, every awkward question, those are all bricks building this foundation. You're literally helping create the resource that you wish you had. For the newly diagnosed and for care partners, for people or for people who are just having a tough day, this space is proof that you're not alone and that you never have to be again. I want to share a quick personal moment. Not long ago, I had a rough morning. I'll be honest, rough morning. You know the kind, nothing seems to work and motivation is in the basement and every symptom feels bigger than it should. But I logged on and I read a comment from someone who was having an even tougher week than me. And I saw a half a dozen replies from other viewers offering real advice and some encouragement and even a joke or two to lighten the mood. I was supposed to be the one helping, but in that moment, you all helped me. And that's when it hit me. This community is bigger than any one person, and it works both ways. We're not just here telling our stories, we're making change happen. I see people organizing meetups, starting projects, raising awareness, and even supporting research in their local communities, all because of connections that they made right here. I've had doctors reach out to me, wanting to learn from our lived experiences, not just their textbooks. We're showing the world what Parkinson's really looks like. Messy, honest, funny, frustrating, but always real. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you to every person who's ever hit subscribe, ever left a comment, ever shared a struggle, or just listened. You're the reason why this is more than a channel. You're the reason I get up and get out of bed and keep making these episodes, these podcasts, and these videos, even on the tough days. And if you're looking for a deeper connection or just a confidential place to be yourself and get support, the Inner Circle's always open. It's not a Facebook group or Zoom call. It's a private, confidential space where we really get into the good, the bad, and the weird stuff that nobody else wants to talk about. And the link is in the description below if you're curious or if you want to check it out. And now I want to hear from you. What's your one thing that Parkinson's has given you, even if it surprised you? Was it a friendship, a lesson, a little more patience, or the world's weirdest party trick? Drop your answer in the comments below. And if you see someone's story that resonates, give it a reply. Let's keep building this movement, one story, one laugh, and one new friend at a time. And I'll leave you with, since you made it this far, this Bryceism. With Parkinson's, sometimes the best gifts come wrapped in sandpaper. They're not shiny, they're not easy, and they're definitely not on anyone's wish list. But sometimes they end up changing your life in ways that you never expected. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Bryce, and I truly am grateful for every single one of you. And if this video made you feel a little less alone, hit like, subscribe, or share it with somebody who could use a little hope today. And remember, keep showing up, keep sharing, and keep doing life today and every day.
Parkinson's may be part of your life, but it doesn't get to define it. Thanks for listening to Living with Parkinson's, the good, the bad, and the reality. If this episode moved you, helped you, or reminded you you're not alone, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Want to go deeper? The Inner Circle is waiting. Monthly Zoom calls, 24/7 community, and a direct line to Bryce. You'll find the link in the show notes. Until next time, keep showing up and keep doing life today.